Hi, I'm Andrea and I'm from the Wirral. I'm a full-time mum of two boys, one 12 and one 5, so basically a glorified taxi. I have PCOS and I've had it for 13 years. I've been treated by the doctors with metformin, and I know everybody says it, but I've literally tried everything to lose weight. And it is really hard with polycystic ovaries anyway to lose weight. I was dieting, I was going to the gym, and nothing was working. I literally had lost all my confidence, and even going to the gym was a struggle. I just couldn't do it. I was so ashamed. I was embarrassed of myself, couldn't look in the mirrors. I couldn't have selfies with my children. It was just a nightmare. So I got to the place where I was lowest, basically. After hearing about Danny on Facebook, a few people had used him. I knew he had knowledge of polycystic ovaries, so I thought, why not message him? I plucked up the courage, which was massive for me, to even message him. I messaged Danny and he messaged straight back. He was so positive, saying that he would arrange a meeting with me and just have a chat and see what I thought and what he thought, and we'd go from there. We arranged this meeting, which was just a simple laid back coffee. We went for the coffee, and as soon as I met Danny, his whole energy, his knowledge of polycystic ovaries, his enthusiasm, he was just so positive. I just felt so relieved. Just even meeting him, I knew that he knew what he was talking about. He's so professional. I literally learned more about polycystic ovaries in that half an hour than I had in the 13 years. And I'd had it for 13 years. No doctor had told me the bits of information that Danny had, the science about my body. He answered questions that I had, like women questions, these little questions that you just want to ask, usually a woman to woman, but Danny knew them. Danny knew about little struggles I'd have. It helped me understand my body, basically, and the science about my body and polycystic ovaries. He encouraged me so much to even start to believe in myself, which I just didn't have. I was so negative. Everything I did or I had on my body was a negative, but he helped me change that into a positive straight away, to even think about the future. The reason why I decided to invest in one of Danny's personalized plans was because I've got two children. I think a lot of women and men can relate. You've got a family, you want to be around, you don't want to be really obese and poorly. I wanted to be able to enjoy an active life with my kids. That's the main reason. And yes, it was an investment to the future for my children and for myself. As corny as it sounds, working with Danny has changed my life. It really has, for the better. Thinking it was impossible to even change, even to have a positive about my body, he got me out of the rut I was stuck in, to start to understand the way my body works. And almost, I've been educated on the science on how to help myself and help my body, and how the science of food and having a positive relationship with food and exercise you can have. It's really amazed me, really, the science about polycystic ovaries and how certain foods and fats and stuff help your body. Most significantly, my results are I've lost well over a stone, which was massive for me. I wasn't losing anything. And then since working with Danny, I've significantly lost inches. I've fitted in 2 dress sizes smaller. I'm not so negative about going clothes shopping, which has been quite nice. My sons have both noticed, one being 5, which is massive, that I'm not as out of breath. I can play with them for longer. I can go for runs, which is the main reason why I did it. So that's so positive for me. If anyone is out there struggling and thinking, oh, they can't do this alone, they're stuck in a rut, just message Danny, ring him, just anything, contact him in any way that you can, because it's the best message that I've ever had given. Best message I've ever sent is sending Danny a message to ask him for help. If he can help me, then he can certainly help you, and I'm just so thrilled with my results so far, and it's only going to get better.